Hello everyone, welcome back to Kindred Spirits on the Roof. Last time we got to know the captain and the vice captain of the track team, Matsuri and Miyu, a little better, including what they were fighting about that day. And now, today, we are going to catch up with Sasa and Umi and see just what the hell has been going on over in that broadcasting trio. I'm pretty curious, so finally, I'm back. Welcome back. I was greeted with the sight of Sasa when I came back into the broadcasting room. I could feel my heart pounding harder before I'd even made it through the door. Jeez, why have I been like this ever since Sasa told me she loves me? It happens every time I see her. When our eyes meet, or when my hand brushes hers, my heart starts to throb and thump like it's trying to leave my chest. Sasa's really beautiful. I've come to realize that all the more since that day. She's tall and thin, and her face is really pretty, and I'm so jealous of her straight black hair. Sasa seems to worry that her eyes look scary, but they don't. Well, except when she's really glaring at you. She says some nasty things, but she doesn't really mean it when she says die and stuff. It's just out of habit. She shows her nice side to me and Nena. I think I wanted to be like Sasa. I wanted to be tall and beautiful like her, and be able to just say what needs to be said without anything extra like her. It must be because she confessed to me, and I told her I think I love her too. It's because I started thinking, Sasa's my girlfriend now, isn't she? Even though I've always thought of her as a friend up until now. And I still do, but I realized that I loved her more than that. That's why the things I love about Sasa are that much more obvious to me now, and why I can't stop thinking about them. What's up, Umi? Nah, it's nothing. I hurriedly surveyed the broadcasting room before Sasa could notice the blush creeping over my face. Huh? Then I realized that I didn't see my other precious friend. Where's Nena? Huh? Now that you mention it. Again? She was just here a minute ago. Huh? When did she leave? It's only been a couple of minutes since I'd left for the faculty room to grab the applications for participating in the school summer camp. Did Nena go somewhere while I was gone? Nena's been disappearing places lately, leaving me and Sasa alone together. I started noticing a little while ago, but lately she's been doing it more and more often. Lately, maybe since Sasa confessed to me, and I gave her something like the okay to a relationship? Hey Sasa. Yeah? Do you think we've been kind of neglecting Nena lately? Huh? No, I don't really think so. That might be true for Sasa. I don't think she's been very different before or after the confession. But for me, Sasa's been on my mind a lot lately. Sometimes I realize I've been staring at her. I'm aware of it, but I still can't stop. Maybe all that time I've been focusing on Sasa, I haven't been paying attention to Nena. Maybe Nena noticed that and she's feeling lonely. Maybe that's why she's quietly slinking away like this. Nena's pretty smart after all. She always seems really sleepy, but she actually pays a whole lot of attention to her surroundings. If Nena got serious, I think she could get better grades and succeed at all sorts of things. Maybe not serious, really, but just awake. I mean, she's really good at the mixer and other technical stuff. She's always complaining that she's sleepy, but she always does her job during our new broadcasts. It's like she's hiding her true abilities with the word sleepy and that attitude of hers. She's so good at everything that makes me jealous. Since Nena's like that, it wouldn't be weird if she'd notice about me and Sasa, about how my attitude has changed. Oh, Umi. So oblivious, like always. I think it's funny that Nena sort of points out to us that Umi is kind of oblivious and she's not really paying attention to Sasa and Sasa's feelings. And now I think it's funny that Umi is doing the same thing all over again, but this time she's not really paying attention to Nena. Or from what we know, she's not really paying attention to Nena and her feelings. Right? She's our precious friend, right? That's right, friends do everything together. We know the call. That's right, friends are precious. They're very important. I had to move once for family reasons when I was little. It was sad having to part from the friends I was close to, but I was thinking about it that much in the excitement of moving. We went back to visit our old town once. The kids I'd been close to had made completely new friends and had all but forgotten about me. I was heartbroken. I started crying and demanded that we go straight back to our new house. Since then, I've decided to value my friends. I've done everything I can to make lifelong friendships. I totally know the feeling. I move around a lot, so I get that whole... You kind of leave friends behind and it sucks. And then people move on, which is normal, but it sucks. We can't leave Nena alone just because we're dating now. We can't let her be lonely. Huh? Oh, yeah. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna value Nena more. I'll never let her feel lonely. You'll help, right, Sasa? Sure. First, we've got to be with her. So where is she? Dunno. Okay, we'll call her on the PA. You can use the equipment, right, Sasa? Huh? You want to call her on the broadcast system? Yeah, right now. I'll page her. I can't waste time here for even a minute. I headed for the announcement booth while Sasa sat at the mixer, which I think she could more or less use. I sat down in front of the mic and gestured for Sasa to hurry. Okay, there's the on-air light. Sasa gives me the cue. I take a deep breath and... Yeah, I guess maybe because if the broadcasting club has access to the official PA system and everything, maybe that's why Umi wouldn't get in trouble for using it for not official or club business. But I'm just astonished. I would have gotten so busted if I used the PA system for anything other than doing school announcements, which I'd only have access to. I would only have the ability to do if I was student council president. You don't think Nena would just turn herself in, do you? We've got to go find her. Yeah, wait, what was the point of calling her if she's not going to turn herself in? How could I just sit here and wait? I've got to go find her as soon as possible. I hurried to the door, not paying attention to where my feet were, and tripped on the chair by the mixer. Ooh, ouch. Ouch, ouch. I almost fell, but Sasa was there to grab my arm and pull me back up. Calm down. Oh, okay. Sasa's gripping my arm firmly. That alone is enough to make me dizzy, make my heart pound, and leave me giddy. Sasa's so cool, picking me up like that. But I can't waste time. Even as I'm standing here, I know Nena's somewhere feeling lonely. Oh. Yeah, I wonder how Umi and Nena both kind of came to this conclusion, because we know that Nena tells us that she believes the reason why Umi has been so persistent is because she knows that Umi thinks Nena feels lonely. But I guess I just would have enjoyed seeing a little more of the progression. Because if Nena did just kind of start disappearing from their friendship or from their group without any real reason, so noticeably so, then it makes me feel it makes me feel as if Nena's not being completely honest with her reasons for why she's not hanging out with them as much. Because I can understand wanting to give them alone time, but now they're together, so you probably don't have to go to such extreme measures unless you have another motivation. So that's kind of the feeling I'm getting with Nena and Umi, right? Or with Nena and this broadcasting trio right now. I don't want a salty, oily dessert like that. I'm full already. It won't fit. What are you saying? We're still young. We don't have to stop eating. I don't have that vigorous an appetite. How stubborn. And I had thought the power of new potato chip flavors were absolute. This would hold back my anger for at least 3 days. Would Pocky have been better? But there weren't any good ones. Let me get a good nap after lunch at least. Just eat a few of them before you sleep then. Come on, you can have a whole bag. I can't eat that much before I sleep. You're gonna get fat if you keep this up, Umi. How can you say something like that, Nena? Sheesh, you're so loud. Do something about her, Sasa. Hey, Umi, you shouldn't... What, you're gonna stop me, Sasa? But... I said we should value Nena more, didn't I? You should be helping me. Well, you can have at least one bite, right, Nena? Oh, God. Oh, you know it's gotten into Sasa and Nena. She's gotten alliance. She's got a stronger allegiance. Good. Sasa gets it. Yeah, no, I love the whole... That's not really strong army, but the persuasion of, yeah, that's my girlfriend, so I'm siding with her. Huh? Well, because they're new. I wanted to eat them with you guys. Can't you just eat them with Sasa? Why are you pushing them on me like this? 'Cause I want you to enjoy them too, Nena. I'm not always stuffing my face like you are, Umi. I'm not always stuffing my face. And I'll get fat if I eat all these myself. Oh, that's good. Put the guilt trip on her, Umi. Think a bit before you buy this stuff. What are you gonna do now? You've got 3 bags open. What am I gonna do? Want some, Sasa? Huh? Me? I don't need that much. See? But... I bought these for you, Nena. It's for you. I think we need to work on our teamwork a bit more. Teamwork? 'Cause look, summer vacation's coming up, right? There's the summer camp. I took out the paper I'd just gotten from our teacher and slapped it down onto the center of the desk. Our applications for the summer camp went through, right? We're participating with the broadcasting club. I'd gone to get the application the other day and wasted no time turning it into our teacher. Today it was approved. Oh, it went through. We're the only 3 from the broadcasting club participating now. Huh, so are there more people in the broadcasting club? That's interesting, because we never see them. But, I don't know. I guess you'd assume there might be more people in the club. But then again, the math club only has 1 member and an advisor, so I guess I didn't think it was so weird that maybe the broadcasting club just had 3 people to it. I was hoping to sleep through summer vacation, personally. You can't. You only get 3 summer vacations for your whole student life, you know? Waste this one and you'll be down to your last. Oh God, that's always a scary thought. But come on, you gotta think about college. I'm not sure how college works in Japan, but I'm sure you still get like a summer holiday and other holidays. But man, yeah, when you get down to your last holiday as a student, just... I always think back how nice it was to have fucking summer vacations, which I don't have anymore. And if it came out well, we could compete in a competition, and we could exhibit it during the school festival. Our friendship power would never get a better chance to shine, right? And for that, we need to work on our teamwork. And that's why we need to eat chips? These are merely the first step. We get along together because we're friends, obviously, but in order for us to unlock our full potential, we'll have to deepen our bonds even more. That's what the summer camp is for. Okay, you're getting a little annoying. Yeah, I wonder how Sasa feels about this. Because it's almost like Umi is still continuing to ignore Sasa's feelings. Just in the sense that Umi's focusing so much on Nena and keeping the 3 of them together that I wonder if Sasa feels a little, not just a little annoyed, but like a little ignored. I don't know. There's something else going on here with Nena, I think, and I think Sasa probably is getting a little upset. I would if I was in Sasa's position. Yeah, we'll get the drama club to do the voices, so we can make something with our full potential. Wow, you're already that prepared. Yep, so we've got to come up with a good script. What should our theme be? The genre? Are we supposed to come up with this stuff on the spot? Would romance be good, you think? Or more of your standard horror? It'd be good if it were set at a school, wouldn't it? Could do sci-fi or something like that. Oh, that was Sasa's line. Sorry about that. Should have said that a little more downbeat. Oh, I'm getting excited. The summer camp will be 8 days in August. Ah, and I'll be with Sasa the whole time, too. Together with her in this broadcasting room. We'll be making the script. Sasa will probably be in charge of coming up with what will be in it. Then I'll probably be the one to write it. Crap, I'm starting to get a little nervous. No, Nena, I've got to think about Nena. Oh, I see what's going on. So is it possible that Umi is using Nena as a front to escape uncomfortable feelings she feels about Sasa? That's interesting. It makes sense. I think that's totally relatable too. But I'm telling you, that must piss Sasa off, because I don't think Sasa's oblivious to that fact. At least on a subconscious level, she probably sees what's happening. But yeah, fascinating. Geez, we said we were going to keep an eye on her, didn't we? Yeah, but you kept talking to me, Umi, so I was looking at you. Huh? Hey, stop that. I wasn't thinking about Sasa and getting a little nervous, too. So I can't really blame her all that much, but in that time Nena disappeared when she was the one we should have been watching the closest. Did Nena really feel left out because I was so focused on talking to Sasa? Is that why she left? Anyway, let's go look for her. Okay. But right when we were both about to stand up, the bell signaling the end of lunch period rang. We've got to get back to class. Well, Nena wouldn't go so far as skipping class to get away from us. Yeah. She'll probably be sleeping in the classroom when we get back there. Yeah, probably, but why does Nena disappear without saying anything like this? Does Nena? Let's get back to class. Yeah. I feel really lonely just from Nena's absence. But when I think about that we might be making Nena feel that same loneliness, my heart starts feeling really heavy. It's painful. I'm sorry, Nena. I'll be more careful. We won't leave you alone, Nena. Yeah, I don't know if that's exactly what's going on with Nena, but I still think Nena's got other... I think her reasons for leaving Umi and Sasa alone so much comes from some other... There's another motivation contributing to it, especially because when we had Nena speaking with Yuna about it on the night they were studying for exams, I felt like Nena was trying to explain to Yuna that it wasn't necessarily about giving Sasa and Umi more alone time. I think that's what happened. I remember that. So I'm curious, because I feel like with this three, there's a lot of different emotions swirling around, and it kind of makes for some interesting conflict. Like, I really do think Umi's trying to avoid uncomfortable feelings and feeling nervous, so she's over-focusing on Nena and the three of them being together. I think Sasa might be a little annoyed because she's realizing that Umi is not really paying attention to her and is constantly putting more attention on Nena. And Nena is leaving them for some reason. And whether it's partially because she wants to give them alone time and it's partially something else or it's fully something else, I don't know yet, but that's just what it seems to me. Wait, what? She was just here a minute ago. Again? I looked around the classroom, but Nena was indeed gone. Even her desk was empty. Normally, at least up until a little while ago anyway, she'd be sleeping here until Sasa and I would go wake her up. It's 3 days in a row now, huh? That's right, it's been 3 days now. Since this week started, Nena just vanishes after school ends. Sasa and I have been trying to keep an eye on her so she doesn't disappear like this, but how is she so good at sneaking away? She comes to club activities when we really need her to be there. Like yesterday after school, she was there while we were reviewing our noon broadcasts. But after that, I asked her a little about why she keeps disappearing, and she dodged the question, saying like she had to do something or she wanted to get some rest. Yeah, see, that's suspicious. So Umi has brought this to Nena's attention, and if Nena's just dodging the question, because I don't know, like, these plots kind of always bother me when it's a communication error. Kind of like, why don't you just speak to each other and tell each other how you feel? And I think with certain characters, having that be an obstacle that they have to overcome makes sense. But with these three, with Umi, Sasa, and Nena, I don't see that being a problem. Like, the three seem very comfortable with each other as friends and very upfront and honest. So it makes sense to me that Umi would try to confront Nena. And Nena dodging the question is really suspicious, though. Because why, if it was as simple as, I just want you guys to have more alone time, surely she could just come out and say it. And so I don't know if Umi's assessment of Nena feeling weird around them is true or not. Like, that could totally possibly be it. It might not have anything to do with giving them alone time. Maybe it is. She just feels like a third wheel or something now. Or maybe there's something else going on too. I'm not really sure since we don't know a lot about Nena, but I guess my point is that there is a reason, and it's way beyond Umi's being super annoying right now and bugging the shit out of me. No, Nena has somehow started this because she wasn't honest. And so what can Umi do besides continue to pursue because she's concerned? Not that I think Umi's doing it. Not that I think the only reason Umi's pursuing Nena so hardcore is because she's concerned. I think she is genuinely concerned about their friendship, but I also think she's trying to escape her uncomfortable feelings about Sasa and not necessarily wanting to be alone with Sasa either, because it does make her uncomfortable, which, I don't know, seems very much in character for Umi. If anything we can take away from that confession scene with the two of them, between Umi, with Sasa confessing to Umi, it seemed like Umi did sort of respond very nervously, and I'm surprised she responded so positively, but she was definitely nervous, so. Anyways, Nena's probably realized that I've been totally focused on you lately, Sasa. Yeah. That's why she's trying to distance herself from us. I mean, she's been like this the whole time. Well, yeah. We were trying to prevent that from happening, too. We knew we shouldn't, but we've been ignoring Nena. Umi. Yeah, I'm not sure you guys have really been ignoring Nena. And I'm kind of willing to bet. I am willing to bet that Sasa is feeling ignored by Umi, because from my perspective, on the outside, is more like Umi's ignoring Sasa and putting all her attention on Nena. Stupid. I'm so stupid. Sasa told me she loved me and I was happy about it. Sasa became special to me, but then I can't believe I would ignore Nena because of that. Stupid. You knew you shouldn't do that. That's why you asked Sasa to help, so we both value our friendship with her more. But you didn't do it at all. That's why Nena is Sasa, I can't hide anything from Nena anymore. What? Hide? You told me that you loved me, and I love you too, so the two of us are kind of like going out now instead of just being the old trio that we were. But I can't let Nena feel lonely because of that. Hey, Umi. God damn it, Umi. Listen to Sasa. Sasa has something she needs to tell you, and you keep interrupting. Oh, okay, so interesting. I didn't consider this, that Umi they haven't told Nena, but Nena knows. We know Nena knows. Huh. Oh, sorry. What was that last line? If Nena doesn't like that, then we'll have to break it off. Holy shit, Umi! Yeah, no, Umi's totally focusing on Nena because she's incredibly uncomfortable being alone with Sasa. I totally guarantee it. I'm sorry, Sasa. I love you, but Nena's important to me too. You and Nena are both precious friends to me. Umi. I'm sorry for being so selfish, Sasa, but I can't ignore Nena like this anymore. I can't hide this from her. See, and the good news is, as far as we know, Nena's totally okay with the two of you dating, so you guys don't have anything to worry about. If that love cost me my friendship with Nena, if I have to choose one or the other, again, how awful does Sasa feel right now? Not only does Sasa probably feel quite ignored, but the fact that Umi has just pretty much laid it out on the table. If Nena doesn't approve of this, we can't be together. Umi. Oh, interesting. That is not a response I expected from Sasa here. I won't stop you if you want to tell Nena everything, and you can't go out with me afterward. I get it. I'll accept that. I'm sorry, Sasa. It's fine, I get it, really. It's not like we'd have to stop being together. If we can't date, we can just keep being friends, right? I guess it's understandable, though, that Sasa would have this reaction, because Sasa had the very same concern before she confessed, right? She was very concerned for their friendship, the three of them. And so I guess it makes sense that she'd respond this way. But you know, I can't sit here and believe that she's totally A-okay with it, because that's not how feelings work. like she must be in conflict to some degree, is all I'm saying. Even though she's being very empathetic to Umi's perspective, which I think works for a character for sure. Crap, what day is this? Because I'm just curious if this is before, I think it's before the study date, before Yuna studies with Nena. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. After splitting up with Sasa to search the school, I finally found her, sleeping on a bench on the roof. Ah, Sasa, I found Nena. Yeah, she's on the roof. Hurry up here. I called Sasa immediately, and she came to the roof before 2 minutes had passed. I'm kind of impressed that Nena didn't so much as twitch in that entire time. Oh, this is where she was, huh? Wait, I looked up on the roof, though. She was sleeping on the bench. Maybe you missed her. You think so? Well, maybe. Come on, Nena, wake up. Nena? Nena, wake up! Umi and Sasa? She's here. Of course she is. So you found me. What do you mean, so we found you? Why are you making it sound like you're trying to hide from us? I'm not really sure how to answer that. No, that's not it. This is all wrong. I can't blame Nena now. I'm the one who's to blame here. I was the one hiding things from Nena. Listen, Nena. Sorry. Yeah, I guess I've kind of been hiding from you guys, but No, that's not it, Nena. What's not it? I have to apologize to you and tell you something, Nena. Huh? You see, Nena, I have to tell her. I have to tell Nena. Sasa confessed to me. She told me she loves me. Yeah. And then I told Sasa I think I love her too, that I was happy about it. Did she now? I like that small smile on Nena's face. Yeah, okay, so I guess up to this point Nena didn't really know. Though she probably could figure it out. Like, I assume if it didn't go well, you would be able to tell things are super awkward. So I'm sure she knew to some level that it worked out well. But I like the small smile on Nena's face. Like, she's happy for her friends, you know? It sure is. I thought she'd be more surprised, but Nena's reactions were, well, very typical of Nena. What does this mean? Is she trying really hard to not get angry? I don't know, but I have to tell her. I have to tell her everything. So if you've been running away from us lately because we started going out and that made you feel left out or something, or if, like, you heard this and thought it was gross for two girls to go out or something, I've got to tell her. I have to say it. I'm sorry, Sasa, even though you told me you love me, even though I answered I might love you too, I'm sorry. We'll stop. Sasa and I will stop going out. Huh? We won't go out behind your back or anything, so let's stay friends, the three of us, like we've always been, okay? Nena? Please, Nena, I've told you now that if you don't like it, we'll stop. Oh, Umi, you don't have to worry so hard. Say it, Nena. Say that we can go back, that we'll always be friends. Nena, don't just say nothing, Nena. Say it.
Sasa.
Nena slowly stood from the bench and went to the railing on the edge of the roof. She had addressed Sasa first.
Sasa, それでいいの? 今海が言ったのでさ.
Yeah, that's my question. I don't get how Sasa could be not conflicted by that kind of comment.
付き合うのやめちゃっていいの? 私がSasaにそうお願いしたの.
Yeah, and Sasa's probably lying through her teeth. I mean, she probably thought it might be okay, but I'm with Nena on this one.
海には聞いてない.
I think this is the first time I've heard Nena's voice like this. She's never sounded this firm, even when we've shaken her awake.
やっと告白したのにさ、やめちゃっていいの? まあ、海がそう言うなら。
She really is mad, isn't she? Because Sasa and I started going out behind her back? Or because we started ignoring her because of that? But no matter what Nena says, we have to accept it. We don't ignore our friends. I don't care how mad she is right now. I have to hear what she has to say. Then we have to be friends again.
さ、そういうのやめなよね.
It's just like I thought. It is weird for two girls to date, isn't it? I'm really sorry, Sasa. We can't go out after all.
せっかく付き合ってるのに、そんな簡単にやめるとかさ。やっぱりSasaとは。
It's just like Nena says. We're finally dating now, so... Wait, what did Nena just say?
さ、Umi. Sasa はさ、やっと海に告白したんだよ。ずっと言い出せなかったのを、やっとだよ。
Huh? What? All this time? Sasa did? Maybe, but... Nena knew?
海もさ、それで OK したんでしょ？だったらちゃんと付き合いなよ、ササとさ。ササのこと好きなんでしょ？
Everyone should have a friend like Nena. Yeah, she's a good friend. I like her.
でも女の子同士なんだよ。変に思ったりしないの？ねな。そんなの知らん。お互い好きなら付き合えばいいじゃん。そう。でもネナが。私は関係ないでしょ。ササが好きなのは海で、海もササが好きなんでしょ。そうだけど。ならいいじゃん、付き合えば。好きなだけ付き合えばいいじゃん。うまくいってたでしょ。なんかもう目が合うだけでぼーっとしたりしてさ。それでいいじゃん。でも私とササが付き合ったらネナが。私は別に海ともササとも付き合ってないでしょ。そうだけど、二人だけで楽しい時は適当にほっといてくれていいんだよ。別にそれで寂しいなんて思っちゃないよ私。むしろやっとこさササが告白してうまくいってほっとしてるくらいなんだから。ササ、どういうこと？ネナにはなんかバレてたみたい。
Yeah, so I guess Sasa wouldn't have totally been aware that Nena knew either, even though Nena gave her those kind of vague words of encouragement. They were vague.
あのさ、海。
So oblivious Umi is.
はい。なんでかな。なんでササが海のこと好きって言ったの？大事にしてあげないの？海だってササのこと好きなんでしょ？だってネナがササの告白に OK したんでしょ？それをあっさり私がなんか言うかもってんでひっくり返すな。OK する前に相談するならまだしもさ、 OK しといて後から私のせいにしてやめるとか勘弁しとくれよほんと。海の気持ちはわからなくもないけどやめてよねそういうの。次同じこと言ったら絶交する。
Well, there's one way to motivate Umi. You just put your friendship with her on the line.
当たり前でしょ。別にほっとかれたなんて思ってなかったけどさ、そんなことでへそ曲げる友情とかを気にして付き合うのやめるなんて情けないこと言わないでよ。私は海もササもそんなことでお互いの気持ち切り捨てるやつだなんて思いたくない。まあ確かにここんとこ逃げ回ってたけどさ、それは悪かったよ。でもさ、
Yeah, I still find that suspicious. That Nena was running away from them for some reason. Just seems so extreme.
せっかく付き合いだしたんだから二人でいる時間もいるかと思ってさ。私なりに考えてたんだよ。
Though I guess maybe it was just because she was trying to be a good friend and give them space. Okay, fine. I concede my point.
そういう風に断るのもどうかと思ったから何も言わなかったんだけどさ。そうだったんだ。さ、海、ササも。私は別に二人が付き合ったって変に思ったりもしないし、友達やめようとも思わないよ。二人が恋人同士で過ごす時間が増えたからって別に寂しいとも思わないしさ。気にしなくていいんだよ私のことはさ。 ちゃんと二人のこと友達だって親友だって思ってるからさ。
ネナ、
さ、よくわかんないけど、海がこういうことを言い出しちゃうくらいにさ、恋愛の好きってさ、友情よりも不安定だと思うんだよね。だからさ、そんな粗末に扱うのやめとくれよ。海も笹も。構うことないからさ、イチャイチャでも何でもしていいよ。まあ、鬱陶しいからちょっと私は席外させてもらうけどさ、3人でなんかやりたい時だけいつもみたいに呼んでくれればいいんだからさ。
Aw, Nena's
私
such
の
a
友
good
情は
friend.
それで十分だよ。
Nena's such a good friend.
何海。でもネナがいないと寂しいんだよ。それは分かったからさ。もうさ私のこと構わなくていいからさ、海のこともうちょっと捕まえといてくれよ。
That's an interesting way of putting it.
二人がイチャイチャしてる間は適当なとこで寝てるから、終わったら起こしに来てくれればそれでいいからさ。
ごめんネナ。
ごめんねネナ。謝んなってばもう。海、笹のこと好きなんでしょ？
Well, see, Umi is still saying I might love Sasa, so that's a really interesting distinction. Because yeah, when Sasa even confessed to her, it was kind of like, yeah, I might love you, so let's give this a try. But
好き。
but yeah, I have to wonder if that's gonna come
笹も
a
海のこと
problem
好きだったん
in
でし
their
ょ？
relationship later on down the line, of like just Umi being unsure and nervous. Because I still stand by that point that the reason why she was focusing so hard on Nena was because she just didn't want to be left alone with Sasa because she was uncomfortable, which I think is totally normal when you're in love for the first time, or even when you're not in love. Because I have no idea if I should be again expecting all happy endings from these relationships in this game, or if, considering how much this game has surprised me, I'm kind of opening up my perception or my perspective of like what this game is capable of, because it has done so many things I've not expected that I almost wonder if these stories don't all get quote unquote happy endings, and by that I just mean there might be couples that don't stay together. But
だったらそれでいい
I
よ。
don't know.
私は二人のこと応援する。それで二人とも私の友達だよ。もうなんでこんなこと言わなきゃなんないかな。ネナ、私ちゃんと笹と付き合うからね。でもね、ネナも私の親友だからね。はいはい、わかったよ。それでいいんだよ。笹もちゃんとネナに言ってあげて。
私も？
言って。
私も海とちゃんと付き合うし、ネナも親友で。
これでいいよね。はいはい、それでいいよ。
Well, I'm glad we actually have some like real clearing the space in this game, because that has not. No, I guess technically with Miyu and Matsuri, they made up after their argument pretty quickly, so. But still, it's nice to see some real legitimate clearing the space going on, considering our track record with like Ayahara and Maki, and then with Tsurugamini and Sono Sensei has been a lot of like hiding things. This is really refreshing to just like have characters come together and be like, this is what's going on, here's how I feel, and then to have like this nice, honest conversation about it.
私たち3人一緒で親友だからね。ね、ネナ、ササ。 ああ、はいはい。
あ、わかったってば。よ
かった。
Is this what it means to have a weight lifted off your shoulders? I was feeling guilty about Nena all this time, but it turns out Nena understood all that, and she was okay with it. I'm glad my friendship with Nena and my feelings for Sasa didn't go to waste. I really am. I knew our friendship was unbreakable. I'm sorry, Nena. I'm sorry, Sasa. And thank you. We really are best friends. And it looks like that is the end of our Sasa, Umi, Nena journey for this month. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you on the next one. Take care, everyone.